you will get this explanation very easily. You get it very easily. So this is the normal market structure from the beginning of the video. The candle formation giving you impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective. I don't need to dwell much on that now. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive leg, corrective leg, right? So what we want to do, what we want to like take notice here is what, how they react to institutional levels. Price move from 6, right, from this structure 6 here to A. 6 to A is impulsive move, A to 7 is corrective move. 6 to A impulsive, A to 7 corrective, 7 to B impulsive, B to 8 corrective. We already know this, there's no need for us to waste time. Now when 6 moved to A reacted to 5 before it begins its corrective move and pushes price to 7. Are we there? B reacted to 4, institutional supply, and before it pushes price to 8. C reacted to 3 before it pushes price to 9. D reacted to 2 before it pushes price to 7 or to 10. E reacted to 1 before it pushes price to off. I believe you are trying to get what I'm trying to explain here. The same way, when change of character happen, F reacted to 10, institutional demand now, before it pushes price to 11. Then 11 sweep liquidity of the I, pushes price again and break F. G reacted to 9 before it pushes price to 12. The same scenario, pushes down. H reacted to 8 before it pushes price to 13. Right? Now, I reacted to 7 before it pushes price to 14. J reacted to 6 before it pushes the price to 15. So this is how reaction works. The previous price action by the left hand side, when a new leg is moving, it's going to be reacting to those institutional levels one by one, either major or minor. But for this schematic diagram, I only show for the major reactions. The minors are inside. The minors also react to institutional levels. Maybe these major ones now, they are daily reactions. They react to daily opens. The minor ones may be reacting to 4-hour opens along the way, but they are hidden. So this is how reaction happen. So when a price is moving and it's reacting like this, how is it going to help you to in knowing which candle that is high probability and which one that may likely not hold? So follow me closely. That's why I've come up with these schematic candles here, overlay on the frame, on the first CP of that impulsive 4H trend. Now look at this place. The very first candle we buy from, when we discover that okay, a new 4 leg has started, this pull trend has started, the very first candle we buy from, its opening price is candle P. Candle P ended come up and closes bullish at the end of a reaction leg. When price moved from 5 to 6, that is a reaction, of course, because when price was moving up, it reacted to an institutional level here, though it's hidden. Then before it pushes down and pushes back and break it, you can see. So at the end of that reaction leg, that's when P form, and P is a directional candle. We buy from the opening price. The next candle is V, right? It gives us profit. K open, it gives us it continued, the profit continued. Then K reacted to a hidden institutional supply level, and you see it gives us a minor reaction, and candle F closes bearish. I already understand this, I've explained this before. And after candle F closes bearish, right, candle X open, it turns bullish. That means the reaction has ended. It's just a minor reaction. At the end of that minor reaction, candle X become high probability. It becomes high probability, the opening price of it, that's where we buy there and see it. Now this is an impulsive. The objective is to mitigate this supply zone, and once it mitigates, then corrective move will start. Minor minor reaction, major reaction. Minor reaction is from a minor I, major reaction from a major I. Corrective move has started. That means we can no longer buy from the opening price of W, we can no longer buy from the opening price of the candle that is here, because objective is now complete and a new objective is in place to come and sweep liquidity of the low. I've explained this before. So candle QYR is what help price facilitate the objective to come and sweep the low. So candle C came up at the end of the reaction leg, a major reaction leg, and receiving a directional candle is opening price is what? High probability. Now what I want you to understand is this. Here, what did three candles have in common? Candle P, candle X, and candle C. What did they have in common? The candles will buy from their opening prices. Candle P, we buy from its opening price. Candle X, we buy from its opening price. Candle C, we buy from its opening price. What did they have in common? These three candles, P, X, and C. Candle P, candle X, and C. Before I talk, if you can get it, definitely you understand what I'm saying. Just reason for a while, reason for like 1 or 2 minutes. What did they have in common? Are you there? What they have in common is all of them, all the three of the candles, they came up at the end of a reaction leg. They came up at the end of a reaction leg. Like they turn bullish after the reaction have ended. Here there's a reaction, it ends, it came up. Here there's a minor reaction, it ends, it came up. Here there's a major reaction, it ends, it came up. Are we there? So any candle you wanted, any directional candle you want to buy from, if the previous candle is not opposite candle to it, it means there's no reaction there. It might not necessarily be visible on 4H. If it is not visible on 4H, go to 1 hour. If there is no opposite candle just before it, like 1, 2, 3, there is no reaction there. Reaction base makes it more high probability than when it does not have any reaction. Like, example here now, between candle X and W, the opening price of it, the reaction is not visible on 4H. Though this is a schematic diagram, but I'm just showing you an example. So this one that has a reaction base, that is the candle before it is red, is more probability than this one that does not have any reaction with any opposite candle before it. The candle before it is candle X, and it's also a bullish candle. The chances of this one reacting to institutional level is high. But now that this one has finished already and is coming at the end of the reaction, make it more probability than this one. I hope you understand this logic I've explained here. So as a result of the reactions, at the end of the reaction, any candle that form and is in line with the overall pro trend, it is high probability. And this pro trend we are talking about, you should not assume it's going to change character until it gets to the daily open. Either bullish or whether bearish is the same thing. Until it gets to the daily open, that is when you assume it is going to change character. We learn candle composition when we start. Right? So candle composition will help us. I told us then that it's going to help us in multi-time frame or top-down analysis. Multi-time frame analysis or top-down. Maybe we should even do a little of multi-time frame analysis. We will have the time. I believe this video is becoming very too long, but believe you me, if you really want to learn and you want to make consistent money profitably, like consistent profitability, you want to achieve that, you better be patient and learn. Be patient and go through all the details I shared here. If you do, then you do yourself good. So I think we should touch a bit of multi-time frame analysis so that you get to understand when a pro trend is likely going to turn bearish or it's going to turn bullish. When a pro trend, because as you are moving up now, you don't know when this overall leg will change character. We don't know when these strong lows, any one of it will become invalidated and change structure. So you should not only assume that it's going to turn to that. Like here now, maybe the reason why it changes here is because here is a weekly open. Let me go to the chart and explain. So that we can understand what I'm saying. But this is a derived trading view. There's no weekly time frame here, but there's a way you can actually mark your weekly candles. Let's mark open, high, low, close so that you understand what I'm saying. candle composition, candle composition, right? So this is um this is V75 index. So we are in 4-hour time frame. First of all, let's go to daily time frame so that we can get our daily candles. Go to the daily time frame. I forgot to release something. I forgot to show you the bearish scenario. For that. So let's look at the bearish scenario. Of it will still be the same thing, just opposite. Alright. That means the reaction candles in the bearish scenario will be what? Bullish. Will be bullish. I forgot to relate to you the bearish scenario of the candle that will form after the reaction leg. So basically here we have, right, price move impulsively, created a reaction, then major and come back to sweep, right? So the reaction candles here are red, right? That signifies, okay, they reacted to institutional supplies, then form a reaction and the bullish candle form. Now this is the whole basic idea behind this. When we're in an impulsive move, price move, a minor reaction form, then candle that the bullish candle that form at the end of a minor reaction, we enter from its opening price, we keep going, right? A major reaction form, it come back to sweep, a candle that form at a bullish candle that form at the end of the major reaction, we enter from the opening price, we continue bullish. Minor, enter any candle that form green after the end of the minor reaction, we enter from the opening price, we continue bullish. After the major, any candle that form, I hope you understand. So for the bearish scenario, it will be green candles that will form the reaction. That's what I want you to get clear. So here we are coming down, a minor reaction here. This will now be a green candle forming the reaction to the standard demand, right? So any red candle that form after the reaction, we enter from its opening price, serving as resistance in this case, to continue bearish, right? A major reaction form, it come back to sweep liquidity. Any red candle that form after that liquidity have been swept, we enter from its resistance, from its opening price, serving as resistance to continue the pro. Now a minor reaction, a red candle that form after the reaction, we enter from its opening price, serving as resistance to continue pro bearish trend. Then major come back to sweep liquidity. Any candle that form after sweeping the liquidity that is bearish, we enter from its opening price to continue. I hope you understand that. That's what I want to call attention to. All right, now let's go to the daily time frame so that we do a bit of multi-time frame analysis